and see what she's got yarn. Here's my Hatapalooza. This is the blurred hat. I finished it yesterday, but I never got to do a video yesterday. I worked on that Pandora square from last week. I've done it twice. My count's off. I give up. Yeah, I'm moving on to another square. I'll show you in a minute how much I have done, but I've been busy organizing my room and it's taken up a lot of my time. I've worked a little bit on a few of my projects. I definitely wanted to get this done, and the beach cover up, I haven't worked on that this week, but I did work on it last week, so there is some progress. I have the only other yarn I need to go, well, I still need to go through some of the cubbies in my yarn room, but at least everything's up off of the floor. I was looking, I have so much gray. So I'm gonna start going through those individually to see, you know, I'm gonna see what I have as far as that, you know. I have discovered a lot of yarn, and I appreciate y'all's comments. I've been reading them. I haven't responded to all of them. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with that, but I definitely, it's my bougie yarn. I have 2 huge boxes of just hanks of yarn, and I do want to share all that with you. Some of the yarn was gifts, some of it I purchased, and I'm pretty good at remembering where, you know, I know my yarns kind of, and it's taken time, you know, but yeah, so we'll go through that at another time. Right now I am headed to, it's called something Outfitters. It's shoot, it's on my phone, and then I'm recording on my phone, so I can't look at, but anyways, going to see what t-shirts they have to offer for our cruise t-shirts. If anybody is going on that cruise and they are subscribed to my channel, I'm gonna pass my information on to Billy, but if you want a t-shirt, you need to let her know. I'm gonna gather up, he said that the picture was perfect. He said he could, you know, transfer it. So, because Billy has I think it's like Hookers on the Sea emblem, and it's really cool. And I just don't want to get cruddy t-shirts. If I'm going to buy a t-shirt, I'd like to get a t-shirt that I know I'm not going to cut it up, so I like it. You know, it's not too tight around the neck. Maybe like with me, I have a long body, and shirts are always seem to be short, so I always have to try to find something that's longer. So hopefully I can have that option. He says he has lots of shirts, so I'm going up there. I'm leaving here in a few minutes, but I wanted to hop on here and do a quick video to let you guys know I'm alive. I've just been really busy, and yeah, so just I'm getting stuff done, and I'm excited about getting some, I've made some progress on my yarn. It's really stressful when you can't walk in your yarn room, you know, and I know a lot of people are like, well, you got all that yarn, but yeah, but you got to take care of all that yarn, and I was slacking in that area, but now I feel like I've got progress, and there's more work to be done. Yeah, so, and I heard Joann's has some new yarn. I'm not going to shop for any yarn, but I do want to go see what they have. I heard they have hanks. I'm just curious. I'm going to go torture myself. But I'm not into that #1 yarn. I hear it's all the new yarns are #1. The essential yarn, I have a ton of it. Oh, where'd the bowl go? I must have sat it on the floor. But I have this giant giant goldfish ball full of the essential yarns, every color, because I thought that they were discontinuing it. It's the shiny one. Yeah, I've got them all together now. So, because I did have some hanks here, but no, I'm getting brands together. The yarns, the same yarns, I'm getting them all together and putting them together. Yeah, it's not about the color anymore, about the rainbow, because I don't film in my yarn room because it's really small, and all the plugs are covered up with cubbies. I didn't think about that. So, and the lighting isn't the greatest. This is my spot where I like to do my videos. Sometimes this curtain has a glare and it washes me out, so I kind of move over to the corner here, the corner there, you know, and then I have a door on the other side of that. But the coloring seems to be kind of cool this morning. But how do you like the bod headband? I did the top. I only could do 2 stitches of the middle. She did like 4 rows of this stitch in the back loop. I think it was a double crochet in the back loop, or maybe I can't remember. But anyways, I had to frog it because it was up here and I don't want a hat. And I had to be able to get 2 rows of single crochet so that it snugs against my head. I did have to, I took off 4 stitches. My head measures 22 inches, but when I chained 60, it was like falling off. I used a number 6 J hook, and I didn't want to go down a hook. I like working with a J hook, so I took off 4 stitches, which it was okay. And then when I did the single crochet, it's like perfect. It's perfect. I did 2 single crochets at the end, but I did what was at the top here. I chained, I think it was 56, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 56. I chained 56, and then I did double crochet, and then I did, you know, the front loop, and then on top of the next stitch, the front loop, you know, and double crochet, and then I did, I think these are double crochet in the back loop, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's half double. But I did like 4 rows, and I had to frog it because it was down to here. So I only did 2 rows, and then I did the band again, like 4 times, 3 or 4 times, and then I did the 2 double crochets. So that's how I did this bod hat. It's a Bag a Day hat. Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming Animals is the it is her hashtag Bodapalooza, and we do a hat every week, and this week is week 10, and she picked a new hat. So I don't have that information with me. I'm like out the door. It's a newer hat. I remember that much. It was one of her newer hats. So that's exciting. We get to do a newer hat. I've made this hat before. So, yeah. And hang on. Let me see if I can figure out what hat it is. Hold on. The video is Easy Crochet Hat and Scarf Set. It's, I think it's String of Pearls. Yeah, it's String of Pearls beanie. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? So that is the new hat of the week, week 10. And if you have any questions, go over to Mad Mimi. She has an icon. The hats out of the week, week 10 revealed. So, yeah. And then she does her luck of the draw, I guess, on Wednesdays. I do mine on Thursdays. I normally do my hat on Tuesdays, but just been doing all kinds of stuff, and I'm not good at schedules, obviously, right? So, but that's all I have to show you guys right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this video, and if I have some more stuff to show you, I'll do another video today, because tomorrow's Thursday and I've got Nan's next knots. I can't wait for the next number, and I've already showed it to you guys, but that's okay. I have some other stuff to share with you guys, some progress on other projects. So, and Friday we're definitely gonna get another basket out of my cubby, and we're gonna go through it. You know, some of the yarn that I found the other day, I haven't put it all up. I do have some cubbies, but I want to move some stuff around because I want all my mandala together. So I may have to take some yarn out of my room, and I've got 2 open cubbies here. I have cubbies all the way across. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cubbies laying on their sides full of yarn, and I have some openings. So, and I have a lot of Hobby Lobby yarn in here. I want to get that all together for sure. So, but yeah, I'm sorry this isn't a really long video. You guys know I love you. Hopefully I'll have something for you today. Maybe some footage at Joann's to show you what my Joann's has, because every Joann's is different. Mine is okay. The problem with mine is they get the new yarn in, but they only buy 6. Like, give you an example. Like, let's say this is a new yarn. This is Mary Maxim Mellow's Fun, but let's say this is a new big twist yarn. They only get 3 of them. Yeah, and I was watching Jennifer with Cinnamon Stitches about going into the bins. I'm guilty. I always go into the bins. If I see a plastic bin with yarn in it, Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna pull something if I like it, right? I have no shame in my game. You guys are making me tough. Oh, anyways. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm headed to Gainesville, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show you guys the shirt. I'm not going to reveal it. I'm going to let Billy, because that's her baby. I'm just helping out because I have t-shirts made for my business, and I'm getting a couple shirts made for a couple of my Zoom sisters. So I'm going by there anyways. I might as well use them. Hopefully I'm going to get a business discount because I buy all my business shirts. Yeah, and today my husband's got to go look for a box for our new box truck. One of our drivers ripped the roof off of the box truck. I don't know what he hit. I just hope he didn't damage anything. Hopefully he only damaged our stuff, you know. So, but yeah, my husband showed me a picture of it just a minute ago. I'm like, what? So, we have some old trucks that aren't running that we've sold. And the guy still hasn't picked one of them up. I was like, can't you use that box? And he's like, no, I sold it. Because I was like, if they don't come and get it, I'm going to have the Boys Ranch come and get it. He goes, no, I've already paid. The guy paid for it. I said, well, we can start charging him rent. Maybe he'll come and get it. Yeah, because we don't have a lot of, we're running out of parking. We're outgrowing the building we're in. But we are not in a situation where we could go buy a bigger building. I don't know, maybe we could buy the lot in front of us, because we're like, there's a lot behind us, which is on the main road. So it's probably a fortune, an arm and a leg, you know. So, but anyways, okay guys, I'm gonna get off of here, and I love you guys. I want to thank you guys for going over and subscribing to Bree. She changed her channel name. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. Let's see. Is it on here? No. Where's my other iPad? Is it on here? It might be. Let's see. One of my iPads is cellular and one isn't. Here's Bree. Bree! What's going on? Oh, it's updating. Come on. Here she is. All right. I started it 4 times. Let's see, stop to eat dinner. This one has old messages. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So Bree's Crafties Creations is Bree Williams' channel. She just changed the name. So if you're subscribed, you're still subscribed to her channel. It's Bree's Crafty Creations. Another thing for me to forget. But I want to thank everybody for going over there and subscribing to her channel. She texted me this morning and said thank you for the shout out that she did see increase in subscribers, and that's very uplifting to a creator. And she likes to crochet. She doesn't show her face. She's a little camera shy. I think over time I'll talk her into doing it differently. But you know, back in the day, all you could see was her hands. Back when she first started doing tutorials, is what I've been told. So we all have to start somewhere, you know. I was a little. You look at my first video and you look at today's video, definitely I've busted away the shell, the fear shell. So there is a fear of judgment and how you look, and you know, and after a while, you know, it's like you love me for who I am. Some days I have makeup on, some days I don't. Some days you see me what I slept in. When you crochet, you get comfy in your little crochet corner and you don't want to do anything, and that's what I'm so guilty of. And I'm very blessed and grateful that I have a lady that comes to my home and helps me. Basically, I had her come to my home, more importantly, to help me with the dog hair, because it was like out of control. So between grooming and her vacuuming, it's kept it up. I do vacuum too. And especially in this room, they congregate more in my room, but they do have the run of the house. When I'm in here, they're in here, and I'm in here a lot because my husband watches Cowboy and Indians, and I've seen them all. And I've seen all of Raymond, you know, too. So yeah, we have kind of a boring life, but we are starting to enjoy vacations, something we never did for 20 plus years. And the past couple years, I'd say 3 years, when we had that life-changing experience, we started going on vacation together. He let me go on that trip with the girls in Sarasota. Was it last year before last? And I was like surprised, you know, but he was like, yeah, he wanted me. He's happy I found this hobby, and he's very proud of me. He would like for me to sell my stuff. I'm not there yet. So, you know, that's another shell to break away, you know, the confidence. And you guys give me that confidence and make me feel good about myself, and I hope I make people feel good about themselves. I try. So, all right. I think I've yacked long enough, because I told him I'd be there at 1, so I got 35 minutes to get there. And I am taking the children. They like to go for a ride. Even Whoa. Sometimes he likes to go for a ride. Can you see him? Can you see him? Archie, right there. He likes his mama, huh? He's always got his eye on me. But he doesn't move around much because it's painful for him, even though I have him on pain medication. But he is still standing. Some days, though, you can tell he's in a lot of pain. He waddles around the house like a seal, but he's happy. It breaks my heart probably more than it does his, because he hasn't had but 3 legs since he was little, you know. So, and I still feel terrible about that. I've beat myself up for years, but he has a good life. I lift him on the couch. I spoil him rotten. I give him treats. He's like, you can tell he's getting older because he's losing weight. He's getting kind of thin, but he eats. I mean, his back back leg used to be one giant muscle when he was younger, and he'd run the fence, but the pool's fixed, and when the 30 days is up, the boys are going swimming. That is his strongest, Archie's strongest trait is swimming. He can get in that pool in the deep end, and he can just idle right out in the middle. I don't know how he does it, but he stays above water and he can stay still. He, like most dogs do this, he doesn't have to do that. I don't know. He's like a frog with one back leg. It's kind of cool. And I'll share those videos with you as we do them. I have old videos. I'm not real good at pulling up old stuff. But anyways. Okay, and also I've got a new email, and she's got yarn at dormeyers.com, and it's SHEZGOTYARN. I left 2 off the end. I tried to make it as short as possible. At dormeyers has an S.com, and I'm having problems pulling that email up, and since I got the new email, I can't pull up my old email. It's driving me crazy. And I've called my IT guys, they fixed it, and I'm having problems again. So, yeah. Oh, it's called Campus Outfitters is where we get the shirts. And he called my office and said, could you please have the owner call me? Because I didn't get his email. So, oh well. So, all right. I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot to show you guys except my face and this. But I'm enjoying doing this. And I'm always late getting it on Mad Mimi's. She shows everybody that sends a picture in. I'm always late, but that's okay. Better late than never. All right, love y'all. Mwah. See you in a little while. I know what I forgot to add to my last video. Uncle Greg sent me a video, and I wanted to share that with you in South Carolina. I got some cool news. I may have already told you about the nesting, so we're all excited. So I'm going to share the little video. It's not much, but it's just a little clip of beautifulness. Before I forget, this yarn, I did a yarn swap with Gary, and he sent one skein of this, and it's like chain spun, but I started to do that Pandora again, and I'm off. It's driving me crazy, y'all. I have frogged this 4 times, so I threw it. Now, in this one, I'm off on this too, so I frogged it. That's out of the big twist, because that's what I want to make them out of. So, I'm still not real good at pattern, and I'm not a quitter, but it's frustrating because I'm wasting precious time. I could be making something. I could be more productive. I feel like I'm not being productive when I can't do something like this. So I'm wondering if I don't have enough skill. I still need to learn more. So I don't know, but I'm going to work on the new one, and I'll share that with you on Thursday. And okay, I almost forgot to add in Uncle Greg's little clip, so let me do that real quick.
Good morning, Amber, Haley, Jan, my family. It's Saturday morning. I'm sitting on my back porch. Mom Jan's asleep. The birds are just chirping. All the trees are blooming. What a beautiful morning. Ain't nobody here. Oh, I got some of my pets over there. Some of my babies. Apple trees are blooming. Pear trees are blooming. Water just shining. Everything's good. Today's going to be a good day. Looking forward to doing something with something. And all of the ducks are on nest. A lot of ducks are on nest, all the females. So here in a few weeks, we should have lots of mallards. Well, I've been enjoying living up here, and turkey season is just around the corner, so I'll be hunting turkeys by Chad. Over and out.